Welcome. So today I'm going to take you with me as I prepare for the week ahead. I am a working mom. I have 2 little girls. I am heavily pregnant in my 3rd trimester and I work full time. I am a registered nurse. I love trying to eat as many whole foods and getting like nutrient dense foods as possible, but I'm also very realistic, especially in this economy. So, I think it's a lot of give and take and just doing the best you can. To show you how I realistically prep for the week ahead. First up, I actually typically do grocery delivery on Sundays. I don't want to go to the store on a busy Sunday. It's so hectic there. I have 2 kids. They don't want to be at the store and it is phenomenal. It all just shows up right at my house. And because it was Sunday, for breakfast this morning, I made tons of blueberry muffins. I made them myself so that they're a little bit more, like I could have like protein in them and yogurt and use oils that I prefer. And I'm gonna have these left over that we can munch on for breakfast throughout the week. Also having that on deck is very helpful. I'm really a big fan of like grab and go foods for breakfast. Aside from muffins, I love doing like breakfast breads, like blueberry bread, banana bread, making that and then just having it on deck for the week truly helps me a ton. Saves a lot of time in the morning. Prepping for lunch, this is where I really try to focus because if I don't have things prepped for lunch, this is what can really derail my day. Rotisserie chickens from Sam's Club seem to be the most economically friendly. They really help me out because they're like $5. I have definitely bought whole chickens in the past, which are more expensive, but obviously when you're buying a whole chicken compared to rotisserie chicken, you get to control everything that's actually going on to the chicken and all of the ingredients and how it's made. But I will say, for the cost efficiency, $5, and this is gonna make a few meals for us. I think such an underrated food is soup. So I love making really large bowls or really large batches of soup on Sunday. We have that to eat for lunch and dinner, and then I have that for leftovers throughout the week. And you can just load this up. Vegetables, carrots, celery, onion, and I put some potatoes and some rice, some barley in there. And then this is where we're gonna come in with our rotisserie chicken. I just shred it all up by hand and then I use some of that to throw in the soup. So it's like a really hearty, filling soup in my opinion. I work from home, so that's just something very easy for me to have on hand and heat up throughout the week for lunchtime. With the rotisserie chicken, we only needed to use some of that chicken for that soup. So all of the rest of the chicken, I am making chicken salad. I love having sandwiches throughout the week. And with being pregnant, I'm really not trying to eat lunch meat very often. So making chicken salad is really helpful to have like a protein that's already ready to go. Hard-boiled eggs, or I guess I should say medium to hard. Just having a few of those on hand ready to go helps me out so much. Put them in the fridge, they're labeled so that my husband or my kids, they know. Well, my kids obviously can't read yet, but it's in a different container so they know those ones are the hard-boiled ones. But just so easy throughout the week then to just peel it really quick and have a nice little snack for breakfast, just having that on hand. So fruit was another thing I really like to prep. So I like to wash it all so it's clean, and I cut up almost all of it. You'll see here I'm not cutting it all up because my one daughter likes strawberries whole, but I pretty much have them all prepped, ready to go. I also find that the fruit just lasts incredibly longer when they're in glass containers. So that is what I do. And this just makes the morning so much easier when you're just dumping everything into a yogurt bowl, or honestly for snacks too with my kids when they get home from school. Everything's already cut up and ready to go and washed. We can just pull it out of the jar. Makes life so much easier. It's such a small step, but it truly makes throughout the week so much easier. have breakfast covered, we have a few options for lunch. I'm gonna move on to dinner. Now, as I said, I don't really prep much for dinner, but what I will do is have quite a bit of an idea of what we can have for dinners that week, and also start getting ahead on defrosting. So we buy a lot of our meat in bulk, which, you know, has its pros and cons, but one thing if you do this is you have to stay on top of it. So I like to go down into the freezer and, you know, pull out a few different cuts of meat that we can have, and it can defrost in the fridge throughout the week. That way we have something ready to go and on hand. Like, I know I'm going to have to cook dinner almost every night this week. So it doesn't hurt for me to just grab something and have it being defrosted in the fridge. Like, I will use it up. Just put it on a nice big tray, put it in my fridge, and then tomorrow, you know, I have a rough idea of what I can make or what I should make. Or like today, I'm getting groceries delivered. I did get some chicken and some ground chicken, so that's already defrosted and ready to go. It's very visible. I can see what our options are, and that helps me a ton. I pretty much always have like rice and potatoes on hand, so I can just make something out of that. I've been really trying to, again, save money and use what we have. Out of just complete convenience, here are just a few snacks I like to have on hand for myself and also the kids. Cheese sticks, beef sticks, honestly that is probably my favorite snack. I also love having that Kashi cereal, that It bars, these Kodiak bars. I love having those on for breakfast. These snap peas are my kids' favorite snacks of all time. They also love these frozen yogurt tubes, which are very easy, not a huge mess, and they also like these frozen yogurt cups. We also have vegetables, particularly cauliflower, cucumbers, and carrots. Listen, if I pair this with ranch, my kids will eat so much of it. And then oranges, bananas, just the usual. Honestly, that's really it. I don't go too extravagant with this. I keep it very simple, very minimal, so that I'm not spending a ton of time doing this. But just these few things help me set up for success so much throughout the week, and it just makes life so much easier. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.